Hello, good evening everybody. It's about that time again. I'm going to play a little song to start us off tonight.
Like a broken window pane, yeah, after the hurricane, ashes to ashes and dust into dust. Boys are just toys that you play with and bust. Maybe I will rest.
Hello, good evening. Welcome. It's time for TCB Radio Network on Facebook Live. My name is Krista Joy, and hopefully in a little bit, joining me will be Elvis tribute artist and cover model Peter Alden. He's on assignment tonight. We are celebrating the life and memory of Elvis Presley with a mission to share his legacy with the world. It's Tuesday, October 10th, 2017, and tonight we've got details on how you can purchase one of Elvis's childhood homes. This day in Elvis history, we've got Elvis Fan Club Corner, an interactive Elvis quiz for you guys to take tonight, and we will end the show with Elvis himself. That's right, a video of when Elvis changed the words of "The Next Step Is Love" to a little something else, which I thought was hysterical and can't wait to show you guys. Special shout out and thank you to quickproductions.com for being our sponsors, and also to Lee Douglas of Old Time Rock and Roll for converting the show to iTunes for us. Please go ahead and hit the share video. I see some of y'all are tuning in live. These glasses are hurting my eyes. Please share the video, and we're going to go ahead and kick it off with our intro video for you guys like we always do. So here we go. I'm going to try to turn the camera around. Hey, Sissy, thanks. You like my glasses? Good to see you tonight, girl. Thanks for being here. All right, let me switch the camera around. Hey, I put the glasses back on since you guys like them. Hi, Beth's here. What's up? Hey, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in live. I appreciate it. We have a lot of cool stuff for you tonight. I wanted to ask you, if you get a moment, go ahead and share the video tonight. We would so appreciate it. Let everybody know you're getting your Elvis news here with us tonight on TCB Radio Network on Facebook Live. So these are Peter Alden's glasses. I'm pretty sure we got these in Memphis when we were in Memphis in August, and he put these on for a show last night and made a total splash. I mean, I've seen him a lot, and last night he came out with these glasses on and he looked so much like Elvis. It was unbelievable. So I thought I'd put him on tonight for the show. Okay, so starting off, I told you guys that thank you so much, Beth, for sharing. I appreciate that. And you guys, as you're popping in, I think there's 9 or 10 of you right now. Go ahead and type in your name and where you're from, and I would love to see you and acknowledge you, so please say hi. So in Memphis, Tennessee right now, you could live like the king before he was the king. That's right. A California auction house is offering what it says is one of Elvis Presley's childhood homes in Tupelo, Mississippi, along with 16.5 acres that Elvis might have played on. It's a bit more modest than the Graceland estate Elvis later purchased in Memphis. The estimated price is between $2 million and $2.5 million. Starting bid is $25,000, and the auction is set for November 11th. GWS Auction stresses that it is not Elvis's birthplace, that the site is that site is now a popular tourist attraction in Tupelo, but it is nearby and it is located next door to Elvis's elementary school. The company says Elvis and his mother Gladys lived in the home for a time. The small white frame house was built in the late 1920s or 30s by Vernon and Vester Presley for family members. The company is also advertising a 1960s mobile home that it says is from Elvis's Circle G Ranch in DeSoto County, along with other Presley memorabilia. Elvis Presley and his parents moved from Tupelo to Memphis in 1948. So yay, there's some people saying hi. Hey, Janice is here. What's up, girl? Miss you. Amanda Brown, you like my glasses? These are so cool, right? Can you guys see the sparkle in my hair? Like, it's been over a month now. See these little strands? I went to a party and this beautiful young lady that was dressed like a fairy, she came by and put fairy hair, weaved it into all of our hair, and it's been so much fun. It makes me smile every time I look in the mirror. The fairy hair has lasted me through that horrible hurricane we had here in Orlando, and I still see the little pink and gold strands. A couple of them have fallen out, but most of them are still in. So it makes me happy. It's one of those things. So if you need some information on fairy hair, let me know. I'll see if I can hook you up with a fairy near you. Carrie's here. Hi, Carrie. I have been meaning to write your visit to Orlando in my date book. I know you're coming in November, and I hope that we can get together while you're here. Definitely, definitely. And I saw your private message. Yeah, sorry, my posts are marked private or something. I don't know. I'll take a look at that and see if I can get it fixed. Thank you for sharing the show tonight. I appreciate you guys. Okay, I'm going to save the Elvis quiz to the end. Right now we're going to do today in Elvis Presley history. Today is Tuesday, October 10th, and on this date in 1955, Elvis performed at the Memorial Hall in Brownwood, Texas. The show was sponsored by the Brownwood Volunteer Fire Department. In 1959, the Elvis Presley compilation album, A Date with Elvis, hit number 32 in the U.S. Just the title alone, I think, probably sold a lot of those albums, don't you? In 1963, Elvis Presley recorded the vocals for the soundtrack to the movie Kissin' Cousins. And in 1970, the 4-album box set compilation Worldwide 50 Gold Award Hits Volume 1 hit number 45 in the U.S. And on this day, October 10th, in 1995, the Elvis Presley 5-disc boxed set Walk a Mile in My Shoes, The Essentials 70s Masters was released. So there you have it, this day in Elvis history. You guys, speaking of history, were you here last week? Did you see the episode from last week? Last week, we interviewed one of Elvis's former girlfriends, Mindy Miller, and she was a fantastic interview. I mean, not only sharing her memories with Elvis, but also she's a beauty expert. She shared a beauty tip that literally will cost you pennies a day. And she was just so incredibly fascinating, sweet, and real. And if you did not get a chance to catch the episode live, fear not. It is on the website, tcbradionetwork.com. It's also up on iTunes, thanks to Lee Douglas at Old Time Rock and Roll. So if you can't watch, hopefully you can tune in and listen on iTunes. Amanda says she has a pair of these glasses too. I know, they're super cool, right? I think, I have a tiara that I wear sometimes when I'm having a bad day, because I'm also a Disney princess, in case you guys didn't know, in my own mind. But I think these glasses make me feel kind of cool. Now, when Peter Alden gets here, if he gets here during the show, you will see him laugh hysterically at me wearing these. But I think they make me look cool. I'm going to wear them when I want to feel cool. So yeah, everybody should have a pair of these. They're like $20. You can get them online. You can get them anywhere. Get you a pair of Elvis glasses. Hi, Linda Raymond. Speaking of Disney, Linda Raymond's here. She's a Disney princess as well. I know that for a fact. So you guys, if you get a moment, please share the video. We're just doing a recap of last week's interview with Mindy Miller. If you didn't get a chance to catch it, definitely go back and watch that video. With any luck, next week we will have another Elvis celebrity interview for you guys. Just been super busy getting my house organized, doing all kinds of stuff. Haven't had a chance to book an interview, but I know that we will have a guest on Tuesday for sure. So be sure to tune in for who that is. Beth says, my wedding party wore them at Graceland for my photo shoot at Graceland. I probably saw that picture. Is that one you sent me? I don't know. But you guys, again, tcbradionetwork.com. If you want to get to know Beth and hear about her wedding ceremony at Graceland, she wrote me a beautiful article, and that is up on the website as well. Dawn says I look cool. That's it. If my best friend Dawn Wilson says I look cool, I look cool. It's settled right there. So this week in our fan club member corner, now you guys remember, if you attend an Elvis Presley fan club meeting on a regular basis, you can send me the details of your next meeting and I will share them on the show. This week I have details from the official Elvis Presley Fan Club of Orlando, my home club here in town. Which, by the way, had a fantastic meeting last week. We have an Elvis tribute artist in town who is a dentist. That is his day job. And last week he performed for us at the Lucky Leprechaun for our Elvis fan club meeting. And he did an awesome job. And he's raising his son up right. His son Liam is so handsome and he does a 50s Elvis. He's got a great voice as well. So that was a lot of fun. During the month of October, our next meetup for the Elvis Presley Fan Club of Orlando is actually happening Saturday, October 21st. And our guest singer this time will be none other than your friend and mine, Peter Alden. He's going to put on a fantastic performance. Again, we meet on iDrive at the Lucky Leprechaun Irish Pub every month, sometimes more than once a month, for the Elvis Presley Fan Club of Orlando. Saturday, November 18th, we've got Richie Santa coming from New York, so that's going to be awesome and lots of fun. And then on January 13th, a name many of you may recognize, Mr. Dwight Eisenhower will be our Elvis tribute artist for January. He's won all kinds of awards, and he's a really big shot over at Elvis Presley Enterprises because he participates in all those big-time contests and things, and so y'all may have heard his name. So he's going to be our guy for January, so that's exciting. Event pages for all of these will be up soon if they're not already, and again, our meetings are held at the Lucky Leprechaun Irish Pub on International Drive. They are open to the public. Everyone's welcome. It's a $5 cover charge at the door. Children are free. We hope to see you all there supporting the official Elvis Presley Fan Club of Orlando. All right, so those are our meetings coming up here in Orlando, our Elvis Fan Club. So if you wait for me, I see lots of new people coming in. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Welcome. We're sharing Elvis news tonight here on TCB Radio Network on Facebook Live. And I would like to ask you, if you get a moment, hit the share button. Let everybody know that you're getting your Elvis news here. Oh, I think someone just walked in. Who could it be? We'll find out in a moment when they come around the corner. I wanted to let you guys know, too, we have an interesting event coming up here in Orlando on October 27th. Hi, there he is! I told you would like my glasses. I wish y'all could have seen his face. We are going to be doing a Halloween sock hop with the King on Friday, October 27th at 7 p.m. at the Rockin' Ranch, which is located at 801 South Nova Road in Ormond Beach, Florida. Come dressed in your favorite 50s, 60s outfits or Halloween costumes. Peter Alden will present a tribute to Elvis through the years, as well as judging a costume contest for the best Elvis costume. Pete Michaels will be in the DJ booth playing your favorite music from the 50s, 60s, as well as today's top line dancing music. There will be line dancing lessons with Rita from 7 to 9:30, drink specials and prizes given away all night long. So those are our big events coming up here in Orlando. Pull up a chair, please, if you get a moment.
I will, just a moment.
All right, so that's our events coming to Orlando, our Elvis events that I wanted to share with y'all. And then while Peter's getting ready, because I need him for the quiz, and you guys got to stay on for the quiz. This is going to be super fun. I really hope it works. But while we're waiting on him, I was going to finish up with this tonight, but since he's taking a moment, let me go ahead and get you caught up on something that I was working on this week. So some of you may know there's a wonderful guy. His name is Paul Evans. He wrote several songs for Elvis, one of which is a little song called The Next Step is Love. And he also wrote a song intending it for Elvis. It never got to Elvis's hands because his manager actually wanted him to record it. But if you look up a song called After the Hurricane, Paul Evans, you will be able to hear that song. And the cool thing is, thanks to Paul and our friend Lee Douglas, Peter Alden actually got to record After the Hurricane. So if you were here for the opening of the show, you got to hear a little snippet of Peter Alden's version of After the Hurricane, a song originally intended for Elvis that he got to record. Now the great thing is, for about $1 or so, you can go online and purchase your own copy of After the Hurricane, listen to it whenever you want. Or just let me know. I can probably get one in the mail to you. But it's a really fun story. So anyway, I tell you all that to tell you that I have to rewrite the article about Paul Evans and how this all happened, how we got connected with him to record this fantastic song. And as I was reading Paul's website this week, he tells a story about how he got to hear Elvis singing one of his songs on a movie called Elvis, That's the Way It Is, or That's the Way It Is, yeah. And Elvis changed the lyrics a little bit to the song, and I had not heard this story before or seen it, but I was very delighted to find a 2.5-minute video on YouTube of exactly what Paul Evans was talking about. So I'm going to show you guys that video in just a minute. Kathy says, "Hi, my name is Kathy. I'm from California. I heard on here sometime back that Elvis honeymoon house was coming down. Is that true?" Oh my goodness. I certainly hope not. I know, Kathy, that the home has been on the market, but I really don't think anybody wants it to be sold. They are still doing the tours for, I don't know, it's a nominal fee. You can get a tour of the house, and it's super fun. Peter Alden actually got to perform there in, December. And but definitely contact them directly if you have any questions. Michael and Laura are the curators of the home. They'll take you on the tour. They know everything there is to know about the home. They're on Facebook. They've got a beautiful website. So definitely reach out to them directly if you have any questions about that beautiful house, because it is fantastic. Thomas says, "I'm hot." Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. Okay, so now for 2.5 minutes, I want to show you guys this video. So let me go ahead and unhook the phone and point it at my screen here so you can hear this very interesting video. So it's 2.5 minutes, so stand by here. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera on my computer. Stand by here. All right, there he is. There's Elvis. So bear with me here. This is going to be totally worth it. Hold on.
Where's the demo? Down in the front office.
Love will be a place to run to from the world made well to you and me. We'll be closer than we've ever been, though looking back it's so hard to believe. Hang it all out, we bring it on in, the best we picked up on the way to now. Changes are coming, but together we can make it through somehow. And the next step is love. So what are we waiting for? Yeah, the next step is love. Girl, it's for sure. Oh, baby, now, yesterday has stepped away, and the sun is a welcoming evening shadow of a perfect day. And the next step is sex. Next step is love. Yes, it's love. Yes, it's love. Next step is love. Yes, girl, it's love. Yes, girl.
imagine it.
Yes, so that's nice.
So there you have it. I hope you're listening closely. Okay, so I'm going to put it on my face here for a second. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed that. I know I did. I shared it everywhere this week. It's hilarious. Okay, so let me go back. So now it's time for our interactive quiz. I hope you guys have your typing fingers ready because, and I'm so glad Peter Alden is here because this could be disastrous if he wasn't here. But basically, I found a quiz online. And it's called, Can You Guess the 10 Elvis Presley 1960s Albums from the Cover Art? Woo! This is going to be exciting. So I'm going to have to describe out loud the album cover for our friends that are listening later to this on iTunes.
Why don't you show them?
I'm going to show them, yes. But as we go, I'm hoping you guys will type in your thoughts. And we'll take this quiz together. And I didn't take this on purpose because I wanted to do this with you guys. So here is the first one. What is the name of the album? So for those of you on iTunes, it's a green album. It kind of got a drawing of Elvis in the background. And in the foreground, there's a young man, a blonde young man, and a brunette young lady dancing with each other. And so I'm asking you guys watching live, what is the name of the album? Our only clue is that it's from the 1960s. It's obviously an Elvis album. And this one has apparently been very well loved and used because it's in the picture, it's even written on and everything else. So down here we have a multiple choice. In case you didn't know right offhand, you can type it now. But the first choice we have is Elvis Presley. Is that the name of the album? The second choice, G.I. Blues. It can't be G.I. Blues. Next choice, Blue Hawaii. I'm thinking it's not that one. And then the last one is Fun in Acapulco. So anybody have a guess? Type it in. Type it in if you have a guess. I'm going to give you guys like 15 seconds. And as you're typing, I'm going to ask Peter Alden to give us his guess as well. So, does anybody want to take a guess before Peter Alden guesses? Ding dong, ding dong. We need like a little bit of like Jeopardy music. That's what we need. Nobody's typing anything in. No guesses?
Is anybody watching?
Yeah, we got lots of people watching live. Nobody wants to guess. While we're waiting, I want to tell everybody that Kathy actually went to the Elvis Honeymoon Hideaway sometime back, and she did the tour and had a lot of fun. I'm glad to hear that, girl. Very glad to hear that. I love it. I love it there. I want to go back. Yay! Okay, we have a guess. We have a guess from Jess. He says the answer is Elvis Presley. Han Smith is here from the UK, and Han thinks it might be Fun in Acapulco. Jeff thinks it might be Fun in Acapulco. Okay. Well, I think you're outnumbered, Peter Alden. Peter Alden is guessing that the answer is Elvis Presley. So let's go ahead and mark that one as our choice. Oh, and it gives you the answer right away. It is correct. So the answer for that one is Elvis Presley. So you guys have guessed that one. Good guess.
So Peter Alden was correct.
Peter Alden was correct. He gets the gold star. Okay, here's the next one, you guys. For you advanced people, I'm not even going to show the answers yet. But go ahead and type it in. What's the name of this album? So if you're listening on iTunes, this is basically just a photograph of Elvis. He's got the classic pompadour. He's got a blue background. This is a young Elvis. It's supposed to be 60s. Must be early 60s.
This is 50s. These are 50s.
Really? These are not 60s. They're 50s.
No, they're 50s.
So this is a lame quiz. It's not even a good.
Yeah, it's a lame quiz.
Not even a correct
quiz. The
quiz.
first two are 1950s.
All right, so really, in reality, it's a 1950s album. So our choices are A, Loving You, B, Blue Hawaii, C, Kissin' Cousins, or D, A Date with Elvis, which we learned on our Elvis Today in Elvis History. We learned that today is the day that Elvis actually recorded actually, no, that wasn't it. They were just saying it did really well. A Date with Elvis did really well this week in history. What do you guys think? Anybody going to type in an answer? You got like 10 seconds to type in an answer. You got a guess on this one? All right. Well, Peter Alden is guessing that the answer is A, Loving You. So is this the cover for Loving You? Let's find out. I'll go ahead and click on that one. And it's coming back correct. So that is the cover album of the album Loving You. God bless you. All right, here's the next one. We got Elvis with the red background. He's got the classic Lansky jacket on with the, I guess you don't call it pinstripes. Call it something else. Candy stripe jacket with the red background. Elvis, beautiful smile. What's the name of this album? And you guys are all getting it right. I'm seeing the answers now. Loving You. Everybody's typing in Loving You. Good job. I must have a delay. Sorry about that. But the name of the album with the red background and Elvis looking all gorgeous. Is this Jailhouse Rock? Is it GI Blues? Is it Tickle Me? Or is it Spin Out? If you have a guess, type in your guess. Let me know what you think. You got a guess on this from Peter Alden? Peter Alden says it's Jailhouse Rock. What do you guys think? Let's go ahead and hit Jailhouse Rock and see what happens. Jailhouse Rock is correct. He knows all of these. You're freaking me out. Okay, next one. Yellow background. These aren't very creative. You put a picture of Elvis on an album and apparently it sells. That's all it takes. So this is Elvis again with a yellow background. Looking a little more sultry in this one. Looking off to the side. He's got his little leopard neckerchief on. Red jacket. And the choices on this one for the name of this album is King Creole, Elvis for Everyone, Double Trouble, or Pot Luck. He had an album called Pot Luck? Really? Okay. So Carrie Larkin's going with King Creole. Don Wilson's going with King Creole. Our on-site expert Peter Alden says the choice is also King Creole. So let's go ahead and hit that one. See what happens. Yay, that is correct. See, it's green. It says correct up here. Good job. You guys know this stuff.
Gee, that's a big one.
Wow, this one looks like it might be kind of easy. This is, what's the name of the album? Yellow background, Elvis in his army shirt with his black tie. What could this possibly be? Our choices are GI Blues, His Hand in Mine, It Happened at the World's Fair, and Clam Bake. I think I probably could have even guessed this one. I'm going with GI Blues. Carrie's going with GI Blues as well. I think that's the right choice. Yay! That's correct. Okay. Awesome. Thomas Edison says GI Blues. Is that your real name, Thomas Edison? You're really smart, like Thomas Edison. Okay. What is the name of this album? It's got a pot of gold on the front. And Elvis with big fluffy hair. And a red background. And some of the song titles on the album are Kiss Me Quick, Just for Old Time's Sake, Gonna Get Back Home Somehow. This is interesting. So, yeah, so it looks like this is the one that we were thinking of earlier. So the choices are Potluck, Tickle Me, Kissin' Cousins, Harem Scarum. My guess with a big old pot on the front is probably Potluck. Carrie agrees, she's putting in Potluck. Don Wilson puts in Potluck. He thinks it's Potluck. Thomas Edison says yes, that's his real name. All right, Peter Alden, what do you think it is? Peter Alden thinks it's Potluck as well. Let's go ahead and click on that one. That is correct. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. All right, for this next one, we've got sultry Elvis with perfect hair in front of what looks to be a carnival. We've got people behind him with balloons going on and carnival rides. And the choices on this one are Roustabout, Frankie and Johnny, Loving You, or Girls, Girls, Girls. Anybody got a guess? Type it in if you have a guess. Which album this could be. We should listen to After the Hurricane while we're waiting.
Now my heart is shattered like a broken window pane. Yeah.
Jess is saying roustabout. Don Wilson says roustabout. Sherry Wilson says roustabout. All right, let's go with roustabout. Roustabout is correct. Good job. Beth says roustabout too. Good job. What is the name of the album? This one, Elvis with a black shirt, red background. It says on the front, RCA Victor presents Elvis in the original soundtrack album. And then it looks like they blurred out the name of the soundtrack that it's from. So the choices on this one are Girl Happy, Spin Out, Double Trouble, From Elvis in Memphis. Who has a guess? Who has a guess on this one? We should listen to After the Hurricane while we're waiting for everybody to guess. They're typing in Fast and Furious. We got Girl Happy from Don Wilson. Jess Wade Johnson says it's Girl Happy. What do you say, Peter Alden? Peter Alden says it's Girl Happy as well. Y'all are right. Girl Happy it is. Correct. Nice job. Okay, this one, we've got Elvis, what do you call that outfit? Is it a matador outfit? I don't know. He's in kind of a blue blazer type deal with a ruffled shirt. It's half gold, tuxedo. Half blue. Is it tuxedo?
It's an old tuxedo.
Old tuxedo. And he's looking like he's concentrating really hard on the cover. And Carrie lost connection. Well, we're glad to have you back, girl. Thanks for coming back. And the choices on this one: Tickle Me, Frankie and Johnny, Paradise Hawaiian Style, or Clam Bake. Don Wilson says it's Frankie and Johnny. Sherry Wilson says Frankie and Johnny. What does Peter Alden say? Peter Alden says Frankie and Johnny, which is actually the second one on the list. This is the first one that wasn't the first one on the list. So let's go ahead and hit Frankie and Johnny. Correct! It's Frankie and Johnny. Good job. You guys get gold stars. Beth put in Frankie and Johnny. Nice job. Alright. Next one. Blue background. Elvis. On the cover. Again. He's wearing an orange and white jacket this time. And the choices are Clam Bake, How Great Thou Art, Speedway, or Spin Out. Which one is it? I'm thinking his hair looks a little messy, kind of like he might be doing a beach movie. Anybody got a guess? Don Wilson says Clam Bake. Peter Alden says Clam Bake. Let's try Clam Bake. Clam Bake is correct, and that was the last one. Yay! I think we all got hundreds on that. I think it was pretty easy, and we all got A plus 100. Nothing like actual school, where I didn't do well at all. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in live with us here on TCB Radio Network on Facebook Live.
Nice glasses.
Aren't these awesome? I know. I was telling them how you really made a splash in these last night. It was unbelievable. If you guys aren't already, check out Peter Alden Fans. It's facebook.com/Peter Alden Fans. You'll see video from last night. Peter Alden wearing these glasses, making a splash, making the girls scream last night. It was awesome. Thank you all so much for tuning in live. And please hit share the video. Let everybody know that we're doing Elvis News every week. And next week, we are probably going to have another Elvis celebrity interview for you. I just have to get that secured. And you'll find out who it is on Tuesday. But every week, you can count on us for some great Elvis content. Visit us at the website, tcbradionetwork.com. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me live. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you again next time. See you again really soon. Thanks, guys. Good night. See you later.